Success isn't luck, it's built on habits. And if you're missing this one habit, you're going to be making your life 10 times harder than what it needs to be, and you're going to feel like you're pushing things uphill, and it's going to be a struggle until you implement this one habit.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh.
Hey guys, Brendan Giebel here, and in this video we're going to go through the one habit that's going to completely change your life if you were to implement it. Now, what is this habit, you may be asking? Well, it is the habit of relentless execution. Stop waiting for motivation. Winners take action whether they feel like it or not. Action builds momentum, and momentum creates success. There's a momentum cycle, success cycle. It goes action builds habits. Habits build success. Success breeds confidence. And the more confident you are, the more actions you take. The more actions you take, the more habits you build, the more success you have, and the cycle continues. And the best way to get onto that cycle is to start with the action and the execution and be relentless with it. Be patient in your results, but be impatient with your action and your execution. You know, sometimes we can't force the results, but we can be very forceful in our actions and what we do. Now, there's a lot of things in the manifestation world where it's like, you've got to not take actions. You can just sit there and just use your mind and the law of attraction, which I 100% agree. However, I do know that the ones who actually really go out and get it and achieve so much are the ones who take relentless action and are executing quickly and on everything. Find me someone who's super successful, who just sat down and meditated all day and just drew it into them. Very, very rarely, if anyone. So we need to take relentless action, relentless execution, and plan it and just make it happen. You know, take the action because it builds momentum, and then the momentum then will build the success, and it will keep following. When I used to work in construction, we built this massive bridge over a big river, and it was about 30 meters high in the middle, and we did the bit over the water. It was, you know, about 2.5 k's long, this bridge. And so going through that, we built that bridge in 3 months before schedule. And this is unheard of in that civil industry. Normally it's like 12 months overtime, but we brought it in. Why? Because we executed. We took relentless execution. I took things that were on the schedule for like a week, and I was like, how do we execute to get them done this week? And I kept taking relentless execution and executing on things and planning and preparing them, and then bring them in, and we got them done that week. And then it was just a momentum, because we started building the momentum by taking that action. And then that was how things happened. And people were like, how are you doing this? They couldn't almost keep up with us because we were going so fast. And it was because we built momentum, we were creating the success, and it just kept building and building and building. We were getting systems. We just kept executing and get better and better and better. And before we know it, it was like boom, 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 boom. And we were out of there. So this is a story to tell you. It's like you've got to just start taking the action and be relentless with it. Be relentless with the action, with the execution, and just do it. That's what's going to make you so much more efficient. It's going to make you so much more successful and create so much more momentum. Now, Stephen King said, amateurs wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get out and go to work. And that's how you have to do the execution. You just got to get out and do it. And a way to help you build that momentum and to build that muscle of execution and relentlessly take action and execute on your goals is to commit to daily growth. If you're not improving, you're falling behind. The most successful people make learning and self-improvement a non-negotiable. Personally, I self-develop daily, 2 hours every day, at least minimum. And I work on myself. I learn, I do mindset work, I do, sales or marketing or whatever it might be. I'm working on myself daily. Think about it like this. If you train every single day, that's 365 times in a year you're training, right? Whereas if someone only does it once a week, that means they're only training 52 times a year. They're changing 52 times in a year. So that means it's going to take them 7 years to do what you're going to do in 1 year if you do it every single day. This is how we collapse time frames. Now, if someone only does something once a month, that's only 12 times a year. That's ridiculous. 12 times a year compared to your 365. It's going to take them 20 plus years to do what you can do. And this is how we compress time frames. So commit to daily growth. It doesn't have to be 2 hours, just do at least 15 minutes minimum. I would do even more if you can, half an hour, but just commit to the daily growth and get better every single day, self-develop daily and recreate daily, and you'll be a completely different person if you keep doing that. Now, Robin Sharma said, small daily improvements are the key to staggering long-term results. You've got to build the momentum, you've got to take action, and you've got to execute on just doing those daily things and make it a non-negotiable. If you haven't done your self-development yet and it's 10 o'clock at night and you haven't done it, do it, get it done. It's gonna make the biggest difference. You might not think it is, but in the long term of things, but over the compounding effect, if you miss one here, you know, you're gonna miss so much. You're gonna lose the momentum. Once we've built the momentum from taking action and from self-developing, we wanna keep that going. And so that's a very key point, is to commit to daily growth, self-develop daily, recreate daily, and you'll see after 30, 60, 90 days, the compounding effect of that is dramatic. And another key element here is discipline over feelings. The strongest men don't let emotions dictate their actions. They stick to their commitments no matter what. They do what they say they are going to do. And I remember hearing this, you know, a good few years ago now, and I got this wrong. I thought it was suppressing them. It was like, if I'm feeling this thing, I've got to suppress the feeling and just do discipline. And I thought that's what I needed to happen. But it's not about suppressing them. It's about acknowledging them, accepting them, being like, I'm just gonna use a simple example of getting out of bed in the morning. So, you know, getting out of bed, you might be feeling like, oh, I'm tired, you know, I don't know if I wanna feel like this, I didn't sleep well, or, you know, I've got this on, whatever the feelings might be. It's not about dismissing them and putting them to the side and getting out. It's about acknowledging them and going, yeah, I'm feeling tired, but getting out and getting better is gonna help me feel better. And we use that. So it's not about denying it or suppressing it. It's about acknowledging and accepting it, but then going, but I'm gonna do it because of this, the discipline that comes in, right? And so that's the key point there. Discipline over feelings. It's not about suppressing the feelings. It's about acknowledging them, but choosing discipline, right? That's the key distinction. Now, Jerry Rice said, we do today what they won't. So tomorrow we can accomplish what they can't. Now, if you have discipline and you do the daily things, your self-development daily, and you execute daily, relentlessly on your goals and take action daily, you're building so much momentum that people won't be able to catch you. You'll accomplish so much that other people will go, what happened? Your results happen so quickly. You know why. The work you do in private is going to be the work that people don't see in public, but they're going to be like, well, why have you achieved this? But it's all from the work in the dark. So take ownership of that and enjoy the suck, enjoy the struggle that's there. It might not suck, but enjoy that. Master this habit and your entire life will transform by taking relentless action. If you ignore it, you'll stay stuck. So it's up to you what you want to do. I would highly recommend just try it on for 30 days. I always say this, try it on for 30 days and see what happens. So drop in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. Drop in your comments if you're committing to taking on this and mastering the art of relentless execution, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. You made it to the end of the video and you are one of the top 1%ers who get to this point. Now, if you're sick and tired of not growing to the level that you want, if you're sick and tired of being the same spot that you were 12 months ago, if you're like, you know what, I've got so much more to offer, but I don't really know how to get there, then if that is you, down below, book in your call with one of my team. Just enter your phone, enter your email, and enter your number. And hey, look, we can't reach you if you enter details that are wrong. So enter your right details. We'll be able to reach out to you. We'll show you the 4 stages that we take men through that's gonna completely rip you out of your current situation and push you in a new direction that where you want to go. I will push you as hard as I can to get that outcome for you, because I know how much the life is good on the other side of it when we get out of the shit, when we get onto where we want to go. So click the button and I'll see you on the other side.